On with the
So what's
story.
next? Yeah, so what's next on the actual story portion?
We're going to the under.
The Under.
The under. Okay, this is a real deep cut. There was this show on the Disney Channel about this kid who like found like a cardboard crown, and he like goes under his bed, and he's like, "Oh, you're the king of under," and it's like this like kind of like Narnia situation where it's like
Okay.
like a whole other world, and like his best friend in the under is like this like nerdy guy with wheels, and then like the villains are like this like fat woman and a like monster made out of barbed wire.
Okay.
So I just like can't help but think of like the under like
As that. It's interesting how people come up with TV show ideas.
I don't even oh, here it is okay, the show's called King. Oh yeah, and his dog, he has like a little Scottish terrier, and then it talks in like a really stereotypical accent when they go to the under. But here's oh, here we go. Here's a very poorly scaled.
I think I've seen this before.
Yeah, so like there's the barbed wire monster, and like
I remember this show.
it's like one of those weird like fever dream shows on Disney that like plays at like really odd times. Why did I switch in Krakatoa? Why did I switch in Krakatoa to this
I
one?
watched you do that. I'm like, alright. You're the professional player. I have no idea. You were doing some high IQ plays that I just didn't think I was able to know. But I actually do remember the show.
Another like fever dream weird hour Disney Channel show. It was only on at like 6 in the morning. It was called Hose Hounds. It's about
Yeah,
like,
I don't think I know that
it's
one.
about this like fire department of like Dalmatians.
Oh my god, I actually do know.
And then
As soon as I saw the picture, I'm like, yeah, I've seen that before.
And then the villains are like the ambulance.
tell me they're cats.
Yeah, they're cats, but they're like aliens, and like they run the ambulance, and like very scary. Yeah.
Huh. Kind of think like there's probably so many shows that like I just watched and forgot.
Okay, so in 2009, you know, when swine flu was a thing,
Yeah.
I got really sick with like a flu, and the night before I got sick, I like watched South Park. Oh, I watched South Park.
You watched South Park in like 2009?
Yeah, because that was when I'm like, oh, I'm cool, I'm gonna watch adult shows. But anyways, I watched an episode of South Park, and the premise of the episode is that they discovered putting food in your butt and then pooping out your mouth was like more efficient. That was like the plot for that episode.
Okay, hold on. $1 million.
No! But anyways, I was like, oh, this show's like, this is gross, and I turned it off, and then went to bed, and then like woke up like violently ill. So then I just had like the negative association with South Park.
I'm pretty sure the South Park episode gave you poisoning. I'm 100% sure on that.
Well, like, I went to the hospital, and like, because I was so sick the next day, and they were like, oh yeah, like, it's probably not swine flu, you're probably just have the regular flu. And then, like, I was still really sick, and then, like, my aunt, who's, like, in public health, is like, oh, no, you definitely had swine flu. But I was so delirious. You know when you're, like, at home from school sick, and, like, as a kid, like, that's when all the weird shows are on?
Yeah.
So I saw this, like, again, I was in grade 9, but since there's, like, nothing to watch during the day, I watched this show on I think it was on Teletoon, and it's called Best Ed, where it's just this dumb dog, I put it in the chat, and squirrel. The squirrel's kind of like a Squidward figure. But I thought it was like the funniest shit ever. I thought it was hilarious, and I watched it like every day that I was sick. And then like on like the last day when I was like finally feeling better a bit. I'm like, I'm gonna watch this show. This will be fun. And I watched it, and it was dog shit awful, right? And it's like literally for like toddlers, like basically, like it's. And I was like, what the I was so sick that I genuinely thought this was like the greatest show ever. Like, it has.
I'm lucky I don't think I've ever been that sick in my life.
I will say though, like, it has a banging theme song. Its theme song is like the Scottish dude, and he's just like, one best buddy, one best dad, one best buddy, one best dad, and like it fucking goes hard, man. Like even now in my like healthy, not dying from swine flu state, I'm like, that song fucking slaps.
That should be a test. Like, I don't know if it'll hold true for COVID. But
How
it should be
sick
a test,
are
like,
you? Watch this show.
Like this show. Like, instead of like rapid PCR tests, like, here's 10 minutes of this show. Did you like it or not?
I remember the squirrel really liked pistachio ice cream.
I don't even know why you know that. Like,
because I have like a really good memory and I remember stupid shit like that. Can't remember math, but
random shit, you've got it.
Mm-hmm.
What about... There's a few shows I'm thinking about on Teletoon. Like, there was like the... My Gym Partner's a Monkey.
Yeah.
There's one about a camp. I forget about that.
Camp Laszlo.
Oh, is that... Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like... Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think like... of the shows I watched when I was like between the ages of like 7 and 10. And I have like no idea. Like I remember watching Avatar, I think around
I still
that time.
haven't watched Avatar. Like I've seen bits and pieces, but I still haven't sat
You
down.
might just be like too old for
No,
it now.
no, because I hear it's like a show that like you can't be too old for.
It's amazing,
Yeah.
but like I always wonder how much like nostalgia plays in that for me. Like,
I've heard like
the story is incredible.
I've
like,
heard a lot of people like
brilliant.
who haven't watched it but then watch it as an adult, and they're like, it lives up to the hype. So I'll get to it.
You should do it at some point.
Anyways,
Right now, I was gonna say right now, Sarah and I have been rewatching Community.
Oh yeah.
That show is so funny. I just forgot like how funny that show is.
I think if you were to put a gun to my head and like ask me like what my favorite comedy show like that is, I would have to say Letterkenny.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's so good. You should honestly watch it if you haven't.
Well, I have. I've watched... Ooh... Probably almost all of it.
Mm-hmm. So good.
It's pretty funny. I like it.
And just like the similarities between it and my hometown, I'm like, it's too uncanny.
But I feel like that's like every like
small town. And that's the
Canadian
point. That's the point of it.
Like, it's literally relatable to like most people.
Yeah. Anyway,
Most people, yeah.
We're in the under now.
Oh, cool. Okay, glad we made it.
It's me.
What's up, Hades?
Your Venus. I'm your Venus.
I'm your Venus.
Yeah.
Shout out to commercials. Now we're sponsored by Venus, right?
Hell yeah. First,
Dave, right? That's
no,
what
just
they were?
kidding. We're actually sponsored by
The underwear
No,
company.
no, they're. God, I can't remember. I hear these ads like a million times.
Oh, Team C's.
What's the what's the underwear company that's on every podcast? I don't remember now. MeUndies.
MeUndies, yeah.
And then there's like,
sponsored by MeUndies.
I was
Get
gonna
your
make a
underwear.
joke because there's like 4 different shaving companies. There's like Better Shave Club or something, and no, Dollar Shave Club, and then Harry's
Dollar Shave
Razors.
You think that any of them will sponsor us? Well, Venus will sponsor you.
Well,
Relatable content.
the channel has been blowing up in the last like 2 weeks. Like before, it was averaging like 500 views, and then all of a sudden, it's just been like averaging like 1,000 views a day now.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
At some point, I will put in more effort.
You still
Sorry.
have. You still have.
No, actually, like, I want to say, like, a week or 2 ago, I was actually trying to edit. I was, like, trying to figure it out. Yeah. Like, It's just because we don't have... We have that one scene, because I'm trying to combine two, like, different files together. Because we have the one scene where I'm like, oh, what happens if I just jump off the thing? And then we died immediately.
Oh,
no, we didn't die. We got stuck.
Is this for
Half-Life?
Oh, for Half-Life.
For Half-Life, where we immediately got stuck at the bottom, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah! I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, you need to
2 seconds into the game, and I broke the game. And I also want to figure out how to put in, like... So I kept making the stupid joke that the difficulty we're playing on is like super mega difficult. I want to like have like really badly crossed out like the difficulty of easy and just be like mega bad in like, or mega hard in like comic stands.
Sometime this week we'll do I think I'm just gonna edit the Portal videos from my point of view, just for ease of not transferring files. Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how we could do.
But then sometime this week we'll get in a call and I'll like teach you some editing stuff. So are you still using DaVinci?
Yeah.
Did see Jigglypuff just did the deflate thing? Did you miss it?
No, I saw it. I'm just trying to think. In Smash Bros, I know Luigi's taunt will
damage.
like kick you. Well, no, it has super high knockback and like a damage, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't Jigglypuff do something like that?
No. Just
No?
rest.
I know Sync, yeah, Rest, sorry, does that. Which, like, what is it, like, Hungry Box is, like, the champion at doing that?
I have no idea. I don't watch, like, that's a Grandma Miles question.
Yeah, like, in my head, like, I think I remember Miles mentioning it. Like, shout out to, like, a 2017 night or something. Like, it just, like, came to me. I'm like, I know this. But I kind of like those games. They're kind of fun.
Smash Bros?
Like, I don't think I could play it forever, but, like, just once in a while with friends.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Like, I only
Like, I'm
ever
not
played
good
with
at
friends.
it, but, like... Yeah, see, that's the problem. Like, I don't think I'd ever buy the game unless I had friends coming over playing with them all the time.
Yeah, and like when you
I kind
lived
of
with
miss playing
Miles.
multiplayer with people. Yeah, exactly. It was for free, too. Like, I didn't have to buy anything. He just had it.
You should get a Switch, though.
At some point. Like, I just don't feel like I have the time anymore.
Yeah, being an adult.
That's kind of a whole thing.
I saw a meme that was like, being an adult means you have enough money to buy these things, but then never any time to spend them.
It's just kind of sad, but at the same time, like, like, I don't know. A really fun game that you should play is Hollow Knight.
Yeah, it's on the list. Next Steam sale if it's...
That was well worth it. Like, that was so much fun. So difficult and very frustrating, but like, maybe we can do something where we play that or something.
Yeah. Jack wants to be on the channel now, and he wants to have me play Deltarune, the like Undertale sequel.
Cool.
So
I'll join for a few if you want me to, or if you just want it to be a you and Jack thing.
I think Jack wants it to be like a me and him thing.
Okay.
Not to.
No worries.
He made his first appearance on the channel though.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, we did another exhibit for the Stubtail Zoo.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I've been decorating it and like checking the animal market, and then like albino koala showed up, so I'm like, oh, gimme, and I took it. And then like I was like,
oh wait, do we now have an albino koala?
His name's Xavier.
Nice.
But like I asked Jack, like, oh, what animal do you want to do? And he's like, I don't know, have you done koalas yet? And I'm like, no, but funny you should ask.
So how are you keeping it alive? Is my question.
Oh, I built a building.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. I have a building built for Miles to participate too, so.
So what other... The last animal I wanted to do was what?
Elephant.
Elephant, right? Okay. Because, like, I'm trying to think of weird animals that we could put in there. Like, the penguin is just my thing of, like, I think it'd be hilarious if we introduced penguins to like.
North America. It's so
Arctic.
funny because like in the Pokemon recording we did the week earlier, you talk about that exact thing, and I completely forgot.
I just think it'd be funny.
like just like you're because in the penguin video you're like, oh yeah, I always talk about wanting penguins in North America, and I'm like, do you?
I do.
and then like a week earlier you were like, yeah man, like when you were talking about speculative evolution and stuff.
I just want to see penguins in Canada. That's all I want, alright? All I want. We can have like the North American penguin. That's what we'll call it. We'll call it the A.
The penguin. No, like the penguin. Like I'm trying to fit A.
It's a good try. It's a good try. Can we call it the syrup penguin?
Well, why would we call it that if it's...
Maybe we can feed it like it learns to tap trees.
For food.
It actually like lives in like Quebec.
Did you watch the speculative evolution video I sent you, the Sirena series?
No.
Okay.
Maybe. Like sometimes I just forget.
Oh,
Like-
it's like the one where they put like canaries on that planet and like see how they evolve.
No, I don't think I did.
Okay, you should. I'll send you the link again, but you should watch it. It's pretty interesting.
Okay.
Oh, and also, I mentioned like the future is wild, but it's based on this. Like, future is wild is like how will evolution change in the next like however many years, and then
Like, is that just
the future is
like
wild.
a poorly phrased question, or is it like actually talking about like how?
Well, they like make
evolution
up
will
they
be?
make up animals that like, oh, in 5 million years it's another ice age, so wolverines have evolved into like saber-toothed cats.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
And it gets like really kind of out there and ridiculous, but it's actually based off of a book called After Man, and it had I'm gonna get
Okay.
that book, and it's a lot like more reasonable.
Like hypotheses on what
Mhm.
animals could be.
yeah.
It's like I wonder, like obviously we're heading towards a great warming.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wonder, like what will happen with animals, like if they'll get like more insulation,
Or
like
less
from
insulation.
heat,
Oh yeah.
or less.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Venus.
I'm just like wandering around and just like I don't remember what to do at this part, but I guess we're doing it right.
And that was Lady Venus. Okay. Sweet briefing.
They're all just staring at me like, here, what do you say? But the same guy who did After Man with like all the like speculative animal evolution, he also did a series called Man After Man about like human evolution, and like
Okay.
the author's been like, I fucking hate that. I wish I never made it. Have you probably seen?
I feel that
you've probably
I
seen.
feel that opens up to like so much like
So the like
controversy.
the whole thing with Man After Man is like humans go off world, and then like some people stay behind and make themselves cyborgs, and the climate's changed so much that they like genetically engineer like 4 types of people.
Okay.
One is like a big sloth human, one is like a big tundra walking human, and like there's like a gazelle human, and one's like just like a hairy human. And you've probably seen this meme before, but like it's from Man After Man.
Hold on.
It's like a pretty popular meme.
Oh my god, what the
Have
hell?
you seen this before?
No.
Yeah, it's like it's like,
No. I wish I could unsee it, honestly.
but yeah, so the author's like, I wish I never fucking made that. And then the one I sent you is called All Tomorrows.
Okay.
And I won't spoil too much. You should get the book, but like it just makes me feel bad. Like it's like I don't feel good. Like reading this, it just makes me sad.
I just feel bad for humanity.
Well, like, because there's, like, the reason to why humans evolved into, like, all these different things in Man After Man is, like, in All Tomorrows is just, like, very sad and body horror-ish. Like, here's the promo image for All Tomorrows.
Oh my god.
Like, it's an interest.
What is, like, the fourth from the left?
A human. That's evolved. Also, Sword and Shield fans be shaking in their boots. Look back at the screen. This is like the one thing people are like, see, Pokemon Colosseum did it, right? Why can't Pokemon Sword and Shield? Like, look how big the Wailord is.
Oh yeah, isn't like Wailord super small?
Look, no, in Sword and Shield it is, but look here.
Yeah, no, that's my point. Like, this one is humongous. Like, look at it next to, like, the Feebas.
Yeah. He's doing his best.
He's, you know, what he can for a Magikarp.
He's vibing.